Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another custom content showcase. So this is a themed set of pet clothing released by Kalino, and it's called the Pet Seasons Package. So, yep, it's basically what it says. It's a bunch of clothing that's meant to go with seasons to dress up your pets. So I'm just gonna do a little overview of everything and give my opinion. So we have this little jumpsuit for the cats here, and it's pretty cute. I do wish the texture wasn't so flat looking. There is a raincoat that you'll see later that looks much better in my opinion, but yeah, it's still a pretty nice idea. And I don't know what's with these Ozzy Osbourne sunglasses. I'm not sure if pets could actually wear these in real life and still see where they're going, but it's a video game, so I guess we can just use video game logic for this. I mean, there was that eye mask in the Sims 3 Master Suite stuff that Sims would continue wearing even after waking up, so perhaps some Ozzy Osbourne inspired glasses for cats and dogs aren't really too far-fetched of an idea after all. I do like the scarf though. I really like the neckerchief scarf. It's really cute and comes in a decent amount of colors. The baseball cap is pretty cute too, although I'm not sure how often I'll use it, but I can definitely imagine using this in a situation where I really want to make a pet look like their owner. Unfortunately though, I found with the hats especially, there can be some clipping issues if your cat or dog has a really big head. I found less issues with the cats, but the dogs, yeah, it was worse for sure. It's a cute idea though. I especially like this hat because it would really go well with my outdoor loving Sims, but yeah, it's just too bad that a lot of the time it just goes through my pet's skin and it's just like, oh, kind of ruins it a little bit. But yeah, like on Theo here, it looks fine. And then in this footage here, I'm showing off all of the different boots and I thought I'd keep that jumpsuit on. I really love the polka dot color scheme and I love the rain boots especially. And it's interesting, there's a rainbow swatch too. I think a lot of people are going to like that as well. The winter boots here are pretty cute too, and also come in a decent amount of swatches. And I do find it really interesting that Kalino made these shoes that look like what we got for Masculine's Human Sims in Spa Day. Yeah, you can see right there. You may remember them. I haven't used them too often, but it was just like, oh yeah, I recognize those because I see them all the time. They're just a pretty distinct item in my opinion. And now moving on to the dogs, we have mostly the same items, so I just kind of go through the first swatch and do a little rotate around for some of the items, just so that I don't take up too much of your time. But yeah, you can see the hat there, and it really clips through this Australian Shepherd here. And same with this little, I don't know what you would call it. I don't know. It's just a hat that I would normally see people who go fishing wear. But yeah, and also with the neckerchief, it also clips through. I don't know if anything can be done to fix that, really. It is kind of unfortunate because even though I like this pack overall of custom content, it's just like some of them I think are going to be pretty limited in use. But this rain jacket is my favorite item in this whole thing, and I think this is something that I'm going to use a decent amount. I feel like this is something that really should have been in either My First Pet stuff or Seasons, and there's some decent amount of colors here. And unlike the jumpsuit, I feel like the texture is done so much better here. It doesn't look so flat. Like it literally looks like something that Maxis would have made themselves. The colors, once again, are pretty nice too, and they're not just simple plain colors, because you do have some patterns on the hoods. And we also got this winter sweater here that has a similar level of detail, and I really like this one as well. I think some of my doggos will be wearing this one. One thing I really like doing in my game, I did this even before Seasons came out, was that I made the walking category, which is the category that the dogs spin into when they're about to be taken for a walk, as outerwear. So whenever they'd spin into their leash, they would change into a warm jacket sometimes as well. So Yeah, I'll definitely use the rain jacket for that purpose, as well as this winter one. And now I'm just showing off all the boots on the dogs. They're the exact same as the ones that the cats have, but they still look really nice, and I have no complaints about them. But now let's move on to the small dogs. So with the small dogs, they actually have all the same items as the big dogs, which is pretty nice because with the official items through Cats and Dogs and My First Pet stuff, there are a lot of differences. Small dogs only have some of them, big dogs only have some of them, but with this pack, they're equal, except for one little difference actually. There's an override that comes with this custom content pack for the little teddy bear suit. You'll see it pretty soon. And if I remember correctly, that's so that you can properly wear boots with this teddy bear suit. So yeah, that is one thing to keep in mind. That's why it has the custom content wrench over it now. Yeah, there it is. Yep, still a pretty cute item. Other than that, I don't really have much to say. Like, the items look cute on the small dogs and everything, but it's the same items, same swatches, so I'm just gonna let the rest of this footage play out for a bit. But there is one new in-game object that I have to show off before I end this video, so I will see you in a minute when we get to that. Alright, so the one new object is a pet bed, but it's quite different because it's a pet bed that sits underneath an umbrella, so it's meant to kind of go with the beach setting, and it costs only 20 simoleons, and I really like how the color swatches of the umbrella match up with the actual umbrellas that our Sims can use in Seasons. It is a pretty cute idea, although at the moment I'm not sure how often I'll actually use it right now, because it does feel like, okay, if we get a tropical world with a beach and swimmable oceans, then yeah, I might use this for my pets, but as of right now, I don't know. And I do like how Theo just kind of sinks into the blanket there. It just kind of is like, yeah, I'm so relaxed. But yeah, I guess it would be better if the pets sat on top of the blanket instead of being like half in there. I don't know, it is a little bit strange to me. But that's basically it for my overview of this pack of custom content for pets that ties into Seasons. So this is a set of free custom content. It's not like you have to pay money for it, so it's not a matter of, oh, is it worth $10 or whatever. It's more so, how often am I going to use this? And I do plan on keeping this in my game. It's just that, yeah, some of the items I might not use too much, but some of the items, like the rain jackets and the boots, are ones that I am going to use a lot already, so I think for that alone, it's still worth checking out. So I will leave the download link in the video description below, and thank you, Kalino, for making this custom content in your free time for us. It's a pretty cute idea, and I really like some of the stuff that's on offer here. But be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you like my channel and my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest content from me. I do videos on The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more, so I'll talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!